It's Laura Eubanks of Design for Serenity with your succulent tip of the day and the grand reveal in 4S Ranch. A total of 7 days and an unestimable amount of materials. So this, as you may recall, had some very tired pouting jasmine in it. So we popped these aloes in here. We are going to be coming back probably after the first of the year to gut this front yard area and do a succulent installation. But the client wanted a little taste, so this is her little taste. Come on back. Yes. The shade area, I'm so happy with it. We have Crassula Undulata here, which will grow into a nice round undulated shrub in time. This is a fantastic plant to like as a boxwood or a hedge. All of our little bromeliads are getting their little cups watered. I've got all of my burgundy 3/4 inch, and I had a whole basket, which is over a ton of rubble in the backyard that I staged through here by hand, each rock individually. And yeah, it's important because not only was I thinking aesthetically as the plants start to grow and mature, but I was also looking to shore up places where the rock might spill down onto the sidewalk where it's a little bit steep. This is going to be a fun little area. Here's some sunburn on this kalanchoe. This is what sunburn can look like. A little scar. Look how tan it is now. This won't recover, meaning it's always going to be like that. But eventually this leaf is going to deciduate anyway. The new growth will take over, and it's not the end of the world. We've got all of these plants on subterranean drip. We've got uplighting staged throughout the garden. I did a really heavy rubble presentation back here behind the barbecue because these bursten areas are going to get quite large. These will get to be about 5 feet by 5 feet. So this is going to be very, very full in no time at all. And you can see how amazing our gutters look. I'm hoping that in the next phase, the client will sign off on having us do more gutters over on that side of the property. These people love to grow food. They have little children that are very, very into growing food. So we bought them and potted up a nectarine. We also have an apple tree in the front. Remember, it's not enough to just plant out your pots. Top dress them. Have fun with it. Get creative. It does matter. We've got splashes of talavera through this garden. This is a kalanchoe bracteus. I thought this is a great plant to put in the pot because I have 2 of them in the landscape. And you know me and my 1s, 3s, and 5s. So I needed a third element. I decided that would be the place for it. Even back here behind the bench, we planted out with another one of the aloes, a ruticope and rock. Back here is all Crassula Undulata, because there are places in the yard where you can see that, and I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't forgotten. The Procurnia Recurvata looks stunning in its orange vase right here at the corner. So far, you know, we've been working here. This is our 7th day. We took off Friday and Sunday, so really it's been about a week and a half, and it's been hot as heck. And everything so far so good. This fruit tree, again, it looks like it's definitely a citrus. I'm not sure what it is. But in this circle, they just had wood chips and dirt showing. So I added some Arizona river rock. I reworked all of the larger rock that was already in here, and I put some jelly bean pebbles in the center. So we finished this. It looks really tight. You can see that this area is quite shady in the afternoon. It's about 2:30 or 3 o'clock right now. And again, we want to make sure that we have splashes of talavera throughout the entire presentation. So I did a pretty talavera pot right here. and just some low profile plantings in this smaller bed. I cheated with this rock, made it look 3 times bigger by planting it on its head instead of laying it flat. If you haven't already gone to the community page on YouTube, or if you follow me on Instagram, you will see that the little talavera cactus that I bought, I decided to stage it in the water feature. And unbeknownst to me, at night, the light casts a shadow onto the tiles and it looks like it's waving at you. So it's just a really fun, awesome surprise. I had no idea. I wasn't even thinking about the lighting when I staged it. So I feel like I got really lucky there. Remember, they have lots of kids that are going to come out here and run and play. So all of these plants are very soft. There's nothing sharp. And these plants are going to grow to be about 3 times the size. Sorry about that. Somebody called me. I was saying that these plants are going to mature to be about 3 times the size that they are right now. They are going to knit together like a literal tapestry. They're going to change color. With the seasons, they're going to bloom, and I will only be needed here about once a year with my whip and a chair. Same with this area. I just repeated as far as the plant choices. Oh, here's another example of sunburn. This poor little Argentea sunset. Boy, did that get fried. Look at that. But don't panic if this happens. It'll grow out of it. It's no big deal. Okay. Oh, this is the children's art wall over here, this chalkboard. They did a really neat new design last night. They've written aloe vera, and they've drawn a picture of a succulent and a cactus. It's so super cute. Greg ran irrigation to their new raised bed so that they can just begin planting away. And as promised, we repeated the Arizona river rock that they had over here in between the beds. Then we ended it and we pulled in the burgundy lava. And this area just looks so finished and nice here. Really, guys, I didn't do much. All I did was throw down some top dressing. I put some rubble around the existing fruit trees. I planted a striata and threw down some rocks. And look at how great it looks. It's amazing. This little courtyard was also an add-on, and it just turned out super cute. I did run a burgundy lava ribbon over top of the Arizona river rock, which gives it that 3 dimension that we talked about yesterday. Over here, we've got our little Beverly Hills apple tree. Really super exciting. I just did a simple installation with a different color fiberglass out here, and I staged a little piece of rubble. Just a very, very cute intentional look. Remember to always top dress your pots. You never want to see dirt. Special shout out to my crew, Jose, Colin, Kevin, Mel, Hannah, and Greg, and myself, of course, on this installation. We have had a blast here over these last 7 days. This little area was also an add-on. And you can see some leaves have fallen off of the tree, and you know, it's not as hot a mess as if I had burgundy here. So I'm happy with the little Arizona river rock. I chose crassulas for the most part that'll knit together really beautifully. I also only ribboned up here at the door. I didn't run the ribbon through here because, guys, sometimes less is just a little bit more. We also threw in a couple of Dazzlerian longissimums. We reworked the rock. It was already here around this tree. We cleaned it all up and restaged it. We put in a big agave. This was a donation from a follower, and our 2 Dazzlerians. So these are just kind of placeholders until we get back here next year to do this all in succulents. As you can all see, the swag is coming in. I got my hot mess mask. This one also comes in black, and it fits really, really snug, and I'm very happy with it. The design for Serenity shirts are very, very soft, also nice quality. Pleased with it. This one is a unisex large, and I'm 5'9", 140 pounds. So if that gives you any sense of what a unisex large looks like. Also, for you, those of you that are blessed with cans, you know, yeah. So
don't forget to mention mention that for men,
Oh, right, yes. As far as the masks go, though, here's Greg and his Designed for Serenity mask, but Greg has a big head and a big face, and unfortunately, the elastic is a little tight, and it kind of pulls on his ears. So if you have a big head, or you're a guy with a big head, don't get a mask. Get a shirt, right? Okay. All right. I digress. Thank you all so much for following. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for supporting and promoting the channel through your monthly donations and through buying the swag. You all are the best.
Can you say hi? Someone drove by today.
Oh yes, and whoever you were that drove by, hi. Thank you so much for seeking us out. And this has been Laura Eubanks of Design for Serenity reporting for Team DFS with the Grand Reveal and 4S Ranch. See you guys on Monday in Coronado.